And if there is any particular question you want to ask, you can ask. So we'll go one by one. We'll go to Sudhakarji.
See, I could not go beyond my room, but I became conscious of my city, my state and country, but not about the earth and galaxies. But again, unknowingly, I became very small and tiny like thing. That's what happened.
When you say tiny like thing, means what exactly happened?
Small, like not like ant, but slightly bigger than that.
So what does that mean? We as an awareness can expand as much as we want. At the same time, we as awareness can shrink as much as we can. The whole point was to experience what cannot fit into our awareness. So when you expand our awareness, consciousness bigger and bigger, so you can fit entire the galaxies into the awareness. So we are usually identified with the body and mind, and we think we are this tiny identity, egoic mind, But when we really try to explore our true self on our own experience, what we see is that there is nothing which cannot come within me. So whether I am aware of the expansion of my awareness or not, everything comes in my circle. In Gita it says that Krishna has shown its Vishnu avatar to Arjuna. It was nothing but the Krishna was taking Arjuna to see how big the awareness is, how big we are is. We are not this small tiny body. And when Arjuna was able to finally see how big the Krishna is, he understood that we are not merely this body, we are not merely this mind, we are way, way bigger than our mind and body.
Our awareness is more than our physical body. That means
our awareness, we do not have awareness, we are awareness. Because body is consciousness, awareness, stillness, they are all used synonymously. They are just words. Like the tree word cannot be tree, actual tree is different. That same way, we cannot describe who we are. We have just given the name being, awareness, stillness, consciousness. But that's just a word. It cannot, who we are can be only felt when we were meditating. I felt myself, you felt yourself. And we just know with our experience that everything physical which exists in the world comes in the boundary of my awareness. Everything comes within me. There is no other thing. Everything is one. When we say this room is within my awareness, this house is in my awareness. Now, where will be the people in that house? They will merge into you. When you say my city into my awareness, where are all the people will go? They will dissolve into you. No? When you take bigger and bigger Swarupa, everything dissolves into you. Nothing left. Only you can go expand as much as you want. Finally, you will see that only you are there, nothing else is there. All the heavens, all the hills, all the galaxies, all the stars, everything comes in the boundary of your awareness. Now with that, whole universe disappears within your awareness. Forget about earth and people on the earth and the solar system. Everything comes in the boundary of your awareness, means in the boundary of yourself. Like your hug, everything just dissolves and you can expand as much as possible. They'll become so tiny. Even billions of galaxies will become tiny like a molecules. And you will still keep going on. There is no end to your expansion. There is no limit to your expansion.
I feel like I'd like to do this in the present moment. But something feels strange about going back into the past. If I'm part of it. Just me.
just stay or do what you feel to do and what works for you. I think you gone mute. Let's go to Anshu.
Good evening, Mitaji and everyone. Yeah, it was very nice session today. I was able to experience like whole city, but I was like, okay, is it my awareness increasing, or is it am I going into my mind and just again trying to see the view, like when we are in plane and everything is very small, tiny. So I was feeling that like, is it my awareness increasing, or is it my mind telling me that am I on my mind, or so at some point. And but later on I realized, no, this is my awareness. It was very beautiful experience.
That's perfectly fine. What you felt is perfectly fine. Now tell me, where does your mind exist? Is it within your awareness or beyond your awareness?
It is within the awareness, yes.
Yes.
No.
So my awareness. Okay. Tell me, can your mind function without awareness?
No, but mind is more like thoughts and movements and
That's okay. That's okay. So there are two faculties in us. One is mind, which is made out of thoughts or which has a capability. There are multiple layers of mind, okay? So there is a lower levels of mind, there is a middle level of mind. There are like mind works on millions of layers, okay? So there is the lowest level of the mind is our past and future. This is most sophisticated instrument. We can use this mind to the betterment of the world, or we can use this mind to destroy the world. So you see that.
Yeah.
So sound disappeared, the visuals disappeared, but did you disappear?
No.
So even all that you still was able to experience, because the other three senses were working, like your skin and all those feeling and touch. But even all those also gone, you will still exist. But there will be no experience. So it is very important to experience anything. We use the mind, we use the body. And today's meditation, we use the faculties, various faculties of mind to experience our vastness.
Thank you so much for explaining that to me. Thank you.
So, let's go to Auntie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. It was a very good experience. I was happily going around the planets and stars and universe, so many things. I was enjoying, and then suddenly you said, "Open your eyes." 20%, and I'm back to my room. It was a very good experience. Thank you so much. It's nice to think like that.
It's a process of using our mind to experience our true nature, the size of ourselves.
We can go anywhere.
We can expand.
Expand,
We can
yeah.
expand as much as we want till everything disappears into us.
Yes, yes. I could
So
able to.
always remember, whether you experience or whether you do not experience, okay? For example, I'll give you example. You see there is a, let's say there is a pot, okay? Pot is made out of clay. Now inside the pot there is emptiness, yes, or space, spaciousness inside the pot. There is a space, yes. Now this pot is dividing the inner space and the outer space, yes. Now if you break the pot, what happens to the space inside space? It merges into outside space, yes or no? So the awareness who we are, the consciousness who we are, is in this pot. When this pot, so the awareness in this pot and the awareness outside, in which the entire universe exists. Now the only difference is this pot. When the awareness is in this pot, it can experience itself as a big awareness. When it breaks, when the pot breaks, both the spaces merge, both the awareness merges, and that whole awareness is already everywhere. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you, Amitji.
Don't forget to comment, share everything on YouTube so that our YouTube channel goes to many people.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.